So after you have done all you can, you just stand. I feel like singing myself, huh? Feel like singing myself. So just let me inquire. The participants look fairly relaxed. Have you been able to answer the 20 questions? You've received 20 questions and you've completed it. Has everybody been able to complete the 20 questions? Okay, Brother Tristan Samuel, if everybody has already answered their 20 questions, only if everybody has completed the round, I'm going to ask you, for the sake of our viewing audience, to expose for us 3 of the questions which were answered by our participants. And we're going to engage our viewing public and see whether or not they can answer those questions. We've turned on the YouTube chat. This will allow you to comment on what is going on. We ask you please to keep your comments positive. This is not the place to berate, belittle, and pull down anyone. So if that's what you're about, please change your mind. Just please give us positive comments. And if you want to give us feedback after the meeting is done, you can always call me and tell me what we need to improve. But please don't use the chat for any divisive and comments and so on. So Brother Samuel is going to be exposing a number of the questions for us, so that I can then turn around and read what is being said. Is that there? It's kind of small. I'm not able to see it. So let's see if we can have it on my screen so that I'll be able to read it from there. Just waiting a while for it to come up, hoping that that will be the case very shortly. Not seeing it yet here. Okay, so it should be here shortly. All right, so meanwhile, while I'm waiting for that to happen, the participants will have answered the first round of 20 questions. And as those questions have been answered, we will shortly display as well. After we've had our own engagement here on the screen, we will allow persons then to, we allow Tristan to expose for us the standings of what people have been able to do, and we will see the point system and where we stand at the end of the first round. Remember, participants, if you have any objections, when we go to break and the music, you will be able to speak to me about those objections, and we will deal with them before we move on to the next round. So it looks to me now like the questions will come up very shortly, because there is a delay between what is happening for us in the studio here and what is happening for you out there. So it looks now like the questions are up on the screen. So here is a question that we would like you to answer. It appears to me, Tristan, that the questions that we have here are questions. These are not relating to the Psalms. These are questions from a previous Bible connection, and not our current set of questions. Is it possible that we could perhaps get the current questions, the ones from this afternoon's quiz? If that's not possible at this time, we'll have to move on. But you'll let me know whether or not we can get the ones from this afternoon's quiz. All right, so we'll take a break. We'll go to an item of music, and we'll correct this, and we'll get back to you shortly. God bless.
surely failing as trials combo left and right, and in the center I'm now standing, not a trace of hope inside. And if tears were only raindrops, the universe will be flooding now. So Lord, I'll call you today. Please don't pass me by. Hold my hands today, lest I fall. Guide my steps all the way. Please hear my call, for the cares of life is all I now see. Please walk me through them. That's all I ask of thee. A storm of fear now surrounds me. A failing heart is all I see. Broken dreams and painful memories. The quest for help abides in me. But still I know you're standing near me. But I also need your hands in mine. So Lord, I ask you today, please hear my cry. Hold my hand today, lest I fall. Guide my steps all the way. Please hear my call, for the cares of life is all I now see. Please walk me through them. That's all I ask of thee. Hold my hand today, lest I fall. Guide my steps all the way. Please, Lord, hear my call, for the cares of life is all I now see. Please walk me through them. That's all I ask of thee. That's all I ask of thee.
Well, we're back and we're live again. We want to apologize to our viewing audience. Sometimes, when you're going live with these things, everything doesn't work out the way you want them to work out. So we're not going to be able to bring your interaction with the quiz to you at this time. But what we are going to do is that we are ready to talk about this round and show you the results of where the participants are at this stage. I want to ask, is there any participant that has a question or an objection on the first 20 questions? If so, please raise your hand and we can go into a private conversation about that. No hands are going up, so I'm assuming that everything was very fine and okay. So Tristan, please go ahead now then and show us the performance of the participants on the first 20 questions. The software package will calculate the results, will show us in real time what those results are. And at this stage, it appears as though it looks like Keith George is in the lead. And in second place, we have Kabisa Hamilton. And in third place, Melanie McNichols from SVG. So after 20 questions, these are the standings as you see them before you. And we are pleased that the quiz is going this fine. And we try and hope that as we move into the next round, that things will be able to pick up a little bit. So get ready, everybody, for the second round. Thank you very much, Tristan, for showing us those results. We will cut back now to round number 2. Let round number 2 begin, please, with the second set of 20 questions, and enjoy an interlude of music while those questions are being answered. Round 2.
Journeyed through the long dark night, out on the open seas, by faith alone, unknown, and yet his eyes were watching me. The anchor holds, though the ship is battered. Anchor holds.